Hey, all, happy Friday. Welcome back to SLB Basement Bourbon Bar, and we got another blind for you here today. And it was my suggestion. We were kind of just talking, what should we do, what should we do? And I said, you know what, let's do this, Trenton. Why don't you pick two bourbons that you think might win, and I'll pick two bourbons. Sorry, fridge plugged in. I always get it, and that's me. That's my job. I failed.
Shame.
I picked two, he picked two. We set the mark at $80. It had to be under $80. The price had to check, babe. We had to check it with the OnlyDrams app. So if it was under $80 in the OnlyDrams app, it was okay to put into the blind. So mine approved. My two.
Mine did too.
I think I got. You know me, sometimes I get thinking a little outside the box. So mine are just a little outside the box.
Mine are ones that I don't think we've ever talked about on this channel.
Wow. One of mine I don't think we did either.
And I'm about to cook. Okay, I'll say this. We've been doing videos for like 5 years.
Yeah.
So it's very possible. I forgot what I did yesterday.
Oh.
So it's very possible.
10 minutes ago.
So it's possible that I just lied and we have talked about them before. But it's either been a really long time,
Okay,
or we've never done it,
Sure.
which is basically never. So
we didn't duplicate. I didn't think about that, did we, honey? We didn't.
I don't think you have dupes over there, do you? That would be funny.
That would be funny if we did. Yeah, for sure.
All the colors are different. I don't think we did.
We're good.
We'll see though.
All right.
All right.
Well, this will be fun, man. This will be a good time.
I can't tell you the less. Are we competing?
Hey, well, yeah, of course we are.
Okay, so I'm gonna win.
Of course we're competing.
2025
I wouldn't have brought it up if we didn't think we were competing.
2025 is gonna be off to a good start because last year I don't think I won anything. Maybe one of the price games, but I kind of got cooked.
I'm already feeling a little out of my game.
Why?
You know, I'm that guy. Like if you're a baseball player and you're on a good roll and you're hitting really well and you always, wear the sock the same way while you're hitting really well, or you don't shave your mustache while you're hitting really well. Well, you have my glasses and I have yours. So I'm already a little bit.
Oh, I didn't even realize,
have those. You usually have
That's
these.
good.
I'm just going to truck along. I'm going to try to put it out of my mind.
That's good.
But I'm already a little. Well, whoever picked this did a pretty good job.
It smells like a paddle boat.
What are you talking about, a paddle boat? Paddle boat usually has algae hanging on it.
Exactly. I do get some nice sweetness from this, like a butterscotch.
Yes, no doubt about it. Butterscotch and really heavy brown sugar for me.
This is a decently high.
A little bit of maple in there too. It's really nice.
This is probably yours.
This is nice.
If not, then I don't remember. I don't know that I've tasted the ones that I picked, either ever or in a very long time.
Wow. Okay.
So we'll see. This will be interesting.
Right.
I don't remember mine smelling like this, which has me worried.
Well,
you're more into the bourbon game than I am. Like I'm more like, dude, I could slay a rye blind. But you're talking about a bourbon blind.
That's true.
I'm a little bit out of touch with the bourbon.
We talked a little bit about a Scotch blind, but maybe next week. Got a good one.
It smells good though.
It does. I love it.
Okay.
Wow, we're off to a good start.
This is probably mine.
I am not guessing. I don't fall into those traps. Every once in a blue moon now I do, and then afterwards I wish I wouldn't. So
Dude, there's been several times where we've done something, like we've done a blind and you're like, oh, I'm too scared to guess, whatever. And then you get it right. We're pretty darn close to it. You don't give yourself enough credit.
But I don't want to try to pick these and then maybe try to pick one the one I chose. I really want to which one's the best? I love that one. It's fantastic, honestly.
The sweetness is still there. It's still like a butterscotch thing. Mm-hmm. Or some like brown sugar. It's like got some toastiness to it. But then it goes into this like,
love it.
Not herbal, but it's like like hay or like some kind of grain in there at the end. And it's really nice. I like this a lot.
It's depth. It's got depth. It's rich.
It's cool because this is under $80.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I didn't pick any allocated, did you?
Nope.
I didn't either.
I didn't think anything out here really was allocated. But I did double check, be like, hey, can I find this on the shelf, that, so.
Yeah,
Oh, dude.
I didn't pick anything limited or allocated.
A lot of these are reminding me of my grandma's lake house. I don't know if because I texted Bet earlier, but it's giving me like suntan lotion, like kind of a note, like a vibe.
This one
Like
isn't
vanilla?
as rich as the first one.
Yeah,
You know,
a little bit lighter.
A little bit lighter, but it has some really beautiful tones, lighter tones, caramel tones.
I get a nice vanilla, maybe like a toffee.
Love it. A brulee, love it. Yep, 100%.
That is a nice nose.
Yeah,
Definitely a little bit lighter.
different.
Definitely a little bit lighter.
Which is nice. I
Yeah.
like the discrepancies here between the two.
Ooh. Whoa. It's like lemongrass or something.
That's a little bit different.
Yeah, quite a bit different. It's nice. It's refreshing. It's like a piece of lemongrass or so. I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah. No, I get it. Does it seem a little spicier to you? A little bit more proof on this one, possibly? And we haven't had a whole lot to drink here going into what we're recording here today, but
It's like oddly peppery. It's giving me some lemon pepper vibes a little bit. It's more along the lines of this like lemon rind or like a pith of a lemon, but it's citrusy.
it's got some barrel char in it there in the second one, but I love what you said about the pepper. I think that's what I'm thinking with the proof. It has a peppery bite to it.
I'm also
White or
getting,
black pepper. That's important.
I don't know what's the difference. Wait, there's white pepper? That's not just salt?
I'm sorry.
Man, now
I've watched videos back in the day where I shouldn't even say anything because I am not judgmental. I'm just not that person. Never have been, don't ever want to be, and never will be. But I was scratching my head a little bit when somebody was rattling off, a few notes. And this particular person is a professional, done it for a living for many, many years. And he said white pepper.
I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah, so to me, I was like, okay, well, all right.
This is giving me some like unsweetened iced tea or like an Earl Grey tea kind of a note in it.
Yeah.
Which I'm not a big tea fan, but I like it in this. It's a very interesting pour. This is like when you sit down with for a while and try and figure out what's going on there.
It's really nice. In a different way.
Yeah.
In a different way. All right.
All right. C. Number C. Letter C. Yep. Oh, man.
Is this a little nutty to you? Like a refined praline?
What's a praline?
Pecan, like a sugary
okay.
pecan.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
It does taste like a sugared nut.
I'm not talking about peanuts. I'm not talking about peanut shells. None of that. No. Sometimes when I talk about walnuts too, it's more of a raw note. But this is more of a sugary praline pecan type.
This definitely tastes like, I don't know where I even get them. You might have been why we had them at one point, but it's like that, like the planters, and it is like a praline type of a thing.
Yeah.
I think it's like
I think your mom was getting those.
What were you?
At one time, weren't you,
Yeah.
honey? Yeah.
That's why. Yeah. Okay. It's a little bit more on the woody note, or on the woody side in terms of the what I'm getting. But it's like a woody, nutty praline.
I'm not getting a whole lot of woody notes. No. Like a light caramel and a nice sugary praline.
Huh. This is another head scratcher. I get like this toasted coffee ground, or like some kind of toasted bean of some, probably like a coffee.
Yeah.
But it's pretty faint. I honestly, I don't get a whole lot on this one.
Really?
It's kind of confusing. I think the palate is either the nose has a lot more of a distinct kind of a thing going on than the palate.
I'm getting a fruity note in there a little bit. Yeah.
Am I losing my mind?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Now,
It's like a blip of flavor, and then it just kind of goes away.
I'm gonna grant you that it's not rich, it's not robust, it's none of that. I get it. But
Man. No, you're getting fruit?
Yeah, fruity note.
What, like, would you say it's not like a bright fruit, right? You
No.
talking like more of like a
No, I wouldn't say cherry. I like a light strawberry note or like a a red fruit of some sort, maybe an apple skin. Something like that.
It's a little bitter. And astringent? I don't know. That's my least favorite so far. It's very interesting. I don't know if I'm coming down with something, but I really don't get a whole lot in this. I'm just being honest with you.
Well, according to my score, it's not my lowest so far.
Oh no.
But
We're off to a good start.
I have to always retaste a little bit, so we'll figure that out.
Last but not least,
All right. Here we
letter
go.
D, number.
Letter D.
Letter. It's been a day, folks. Holy Moses. We are parting the seat of Flavor Town right here, man. Holy cow.
Boy.
Moses plus Guy Fieri. Man.
You are channeling your inner guy.
I am.
Yes, you are.
I used to dress like him. That bowling shirt.
You did.
My and
he
one
would
of
have
my
been so
camos.
proud of you
Man.
back in that day. So proud of you, dude. That flame shirt. When I first got to know you really well, that flame shirt come out all the time. I was like, this kid's got it going on.
Did Kyle put that picture on one of the videos?
He did.
He did. Man, I was cute.
I'm saving a picture of you too. When the time is right, it's gonna go on a video. You don't even know what it is. I'm saving it though. Trust me.
I think I know which one you're talking about. Am I in the kitchen?
Nope.
Oh.
So I'm telling you.
Oh no. This is really rich. This is like maple syrup. Like a lot. This is very mapley. That's beautiful.
It's wonderful.
Ooh. See, that's a very interesting finish. It kind of leans more into like a Heaven Hill profile a little bit. It gets a little bit darker, but it's like kind of still rich and robust. And
Yeah. It's definitely rich. At the end though, it turns a little earthy to me, like more of a tobacco note. You?
I need to, because I mean, I'm just going to be honest. I drink mostly rye at home. And I have been dipping a lot into like single malt, non-peated single malt
That's
scotches.
really good though.
This is one of those things that I've never really gotten in a rye. It kind of reminds me of like a watered down cigar blend to a degree. Like
can
an
go with
ex
that.
cognac, ex sherry, ex port.
Yeah, I can go with that.
Really nice. It is like I've never like had tobacco. First time I had a cigar, I inhaled it and it was bad.
Yeah.
But I don't know what like raw tobacco tastes like. But I can see.
But yeah.
It does go very.
You
earthy.
see my vibe I was trying to tell you.
I see what you're laying down.
Yeah, you know it, bro. Yeah, this is good. That was good.
All right, I'm gonna ask you since we've kind of through the tasting. Did you pick anything finished?
I did.
Okay, interesting.
One. To me, Trenton B and C were in my last two slots, so I'm gonna go back real quick.
That was also my lineup. I'm gonna go back too because I have them within 0.1 of each other. It was that close.
Yeah, I have it extremely close myself. I see where you're coming from, though. Yeah. Tough call. Half a dozen, one or the other. Yeah.
What do you mean by waller it around a little bit? Because like I might not be extracting like full flavor or tasting right because I just like I don't let it sit in there.
Again, I'm going to say this because you've heard me say this 1,000 times. We're not professionals, but for me, when I take that sip, would you stop that? What in the world? He's pouring his water in his glass like 3 foot in the air. I basically swish it around my mouth, not in the front of my teeth, but on each side of my tongue. So I hold it in there for a second or two, just to kind of get it all areas of my mouth where I feel that I can pull flavor from.
Because
that's what I mean when I waller around for a little bit.
A little bit of TMI, but you know, I'm a sharer. You know, I share everything. I was trying to burp through my nose, and it worked, but which means I left it sitting in my mouth a little bit longer than I normally would have.
Yes.
And I did get a little bit more than I did at first.
Yeah. Yeah, because I can't just sip and swallow, you know, right away.
Yeah.
And pull flavors. I've got to try to, you know what I'm saying, honey? You know what I'm talking about?
I'm trying to hold in some coughs over here.
Coughs? Is that what you're doing? Okay, I thought you were laughing at me. Coughing. All right.
Hold it together.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
I have my rating for the last two.
Yeah, that's fine. I can go with whatever you got there because either one. I mean, I'm flipping a coin.
Well, no, you go first. What would be yours?
I tell you 100 times if I don't have my glasses on, you can write "I love you" on there, and I would.
Well, I did.
Okay, you did. Hang on a minute. I gotta see this. No.
There you go.
Yeah, you know, I'm just gonna go with my.
What's your gut instinct telling you? What?
Well, unfortunately. I'm going to stick with that. I'm going to put that fourth, that third, honey. So I got B in fourth, C in third. That was my original scoring, but you know, I mean, honestly, I was flipping a coin. I could have went the other way and not even hurt my feelings at all.
Mom, I'm the opposite.
Yeah, I figured you would be, and that's okay. I get it.
I'm still.
I understand where you come from. I do. I have zero arguments with you for
being right. Yeah, I'm very curious as to what C is because whatever's happening right now, I'm really not getting a whole lot of flavor from it. But so my fourth is C, my third is B.
Yeah.
Now I gotta figure out the last place. The
really
A and the
good.
D were really good.
It was really good. Now on that sip on A, I am getting a little bit of that light fruit again, a little bit of that raspberry, a little bit of that jammy note, just a tiny bit.
On what?
A.
Dude, that's a good note, like a raspberry
Yeah,
jam. It's tart.
Yeah, it's just a little bit, just kind of in there, just faint.
These are all under $80.
All right, one last sip over here.
I think because the pricing has gotten out of hand, my perception of what like value to taste is like anymore is just kind of all over the place.
Yeah. All right, I'll go ahead and go while Trenton's tasting. I just was checking. I'm going to go with my original score, so honey, that would put D in second place, which is a very strong second place. It's an excellent pour, and that'll put A in first place for me.
I'm the same. It is very
You're
close.
the same, huh?
Very
wow,
close.
Okay, yeah. I thought they were great. Really.
Dude.
A and D are fantastic, and both B and C are pretty good.
D has such this like you're walking into a cigar bar, like secondhand smoke vibes in a nice way. Like you got like some cherry cigar, like a couple different things.
That's why I say
and it's really nice.
It is. It's a little more on the earthy, tobacco-y side for me. It's really a very pleasant sip. All right, honey, you got all your bottles over here.
If I can...
I was waiting for it.
Oh, you should have.
Yeah.
You weren't even gonna say anything.
You should have.
Oh, that was so close.
Went right, almost.
She almost walked in front of the camera.
That was so close.
Yeah, she about came to a complete stop, man. It was like she almost fell over. She got to stop so
Well,
fast.
now I'm curious because our last place was different. So our last place is either
Yeah, just bring out
you
both.
picked it or I picked.
Bring out both B and C, honey. And we'll just go with Trenton's. So Trenton's first. So what? That was C for him.
Fourth, yep.
So just bring out. She probably has them hidden in the darkest and
Probably.
furthest corner so that you won't cheat, because you've been known to cheat.
I do not.
You know?
This is Trenton's fourth.
Oh, okay. This is my pick. doggone it now. Old Elk Wheated Bourbon.
That makes sense. It's so light. Mm-hmm. It's pretty light.
I liked it though. I thought it was good.
Oh, please. I'm so hoping that this other one is yours as well. It's just gonna be an absolute wash.
I don't think it is.
It probably is.
I don't think. Maybe it is. Actually.
Yeah,
Bring it out.
Yes. What is it?
Dang it.
Bro, that's not...
Dang it.
You're not even paying attention to the rules, my man.
What? Is that not a bourbon? Oh,
It's a whiskey. So here we go. We'll put it up there anyways. If you ever see this, it's super good. It's William Tarr. I got the heads up on this one watching Fred Minnick. He tasted it and loved it, and it was at a very good price point, too. But this is a 7-year, but this is a whiskey. It's not a bourbon.
dang it.
But it's
Well,
old,
you've done that.
old
before.
William Tarr 7-year.
Have we talked about this on a video?
Cheater.
Have we talked about this on a video?
Yes.
We
Long
have?
time ago.
Okay.
Long
So
time.
I'm not totally out of my mind.
Right.
Oh,
Correct.
please.
Okay, now we're both the same, right? We're
Yep.
both the same on second and first. So second place, honey, was D.
But wait until you see mine. And I'm actually pretty surprised.
This is one I was pretty impressed. I did a patron only review on this Driftless Glen port barrel finished bourbon. My friend Mary gave this to me. Thank you, Mary. But I thought it was pretty good then, and obviously it is pretty darn good because it stood up to the competition today. And so that raspberry jammy note that we were talking about on
was
our
an
last
A.
sip.
That was an A.
Well, doggone me.
This was like the cigar-y kind of one.
Weird.
But I will say,
Port. I love port finishes.
this would be fantastic. Mm-hmm. I think, at least, with a cigar.
Taste it again.
I just did.
Yeah.
It's very good.
And once you reveal, you get it in your head, you can get the port influence. Really, really nice. Sorry, babe. All right, what did Trenton pick? What's his number one? Get out of here. Are you kidding me?
Dude, I haven't had this. This was Michelle's favorite for a very long time. This is Noah's Mill from Willett.
I cannot.
Yeah.
I don't know how long that's even been down here.
A while.
5 years?
Yeah.
I don't even know. I haven't dipped into that in the longest time, and shame on me. Because it's really
Dude, that's darn good.
It's really good.
That's darn good.
Wow. What a pick on your part. I'm a little surprised.
Well, I felt bad. I ripped on Willett's pricing, and it is ridiculous. I'm going to stand by my statement there. But you can get this, and it's very good. And it's like anywhere I don't know what the availability is. At one point in Indiana, when I first started kind of going around all the stores, we would be lucky to find it. But now I think it just kind of sits on shelves. Mm-hmm. I think this is like $60 or $65 in our area.
Yeah.
And I
haven't touched it in a long time.
I was buying this for Michelle for a long time because she loved it.
I can see why.
And I loved it too at the time. And then, you get so many things and you're like, oh, then the latest and greatest, and you're trying this and that. And
Yeah.
I just kind of lost track of it. So I saw it on the shelf. I was like, I got to put that in there, see how
This
it
is
goes.
cool, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of did slip them a Mickey here a little bit with this. With this Driftless Gun with the port finish.
What?
You kind of pull the wool over my eyes with this one here, but not even being a bourbon. So we're kind of even here, I guess. But and then we're rocking it old school, Trenton. Pay attention. We're rocking it old school here with old elk wheated bourbon and Noah's Mill. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good grouping. Good grouping.
One of my favorite picks that we've ever done through Patreon has been our Old Elk Wheated pick.
It
was
partly probably why I pull it off. It might even be my favorite.
Dude, it's so good.
It had such a. It was just such
It's our
a
first
beautiful
pick we did.
barrel. It's a beautiful barrel too.
It is.
It was just,
And they lost half of it.
yeah.
Half of it went missing. It went to some Bev Max in Connecticut, or they lost half of it. And then our next pick was for, I think, ASW Fiddler, and they got stabbed with a forklift, and we lost
it destroyed a bunch
13
of them.
cases of it. And that was another one of the best picks.
We weren't on a good roll there for a while.
No, we were not. No, we were not.
So
But
true.
I mean, this was a lot of fun. I think a lot of these are things that we haven't gone back to in a while,
Yeah.
or have just kind of been stagnant on the shelf. I mean, 5 years and it's about half gone.
And it's just because of having, and blessed to have a lot of stuff here. So
Yeah.
it's just there, Shame on me. That's what I can tell you. It won't be there that much longer. Won't be here another 5 years. I'll promise you that. It'll be gone.
I think
really
we
good.
should kind of make this a habit to just talk about some stuff we haven't tried in a while.
Oh, let's do that.
That'd
That'd be a good video.
Maybe there are some things down here that we haven't tried that are over $80 or whatever. But
Yeah.
so like maybe just more of a, hey, we haven't tried these in a while.
Yeah.
Maybe some
Love
price
it.
limitations still, because stuff can
Love
get
it.
pretty expensive. But
Yeah.
this was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think of all these, and mark me down for 1-0.
Yep.
It's gonna be a good year.
That's all right. Dad's got to let their kids win once in a while.
Oh, come on now.
That's the way it goes.
Shame.
All right, guys. That's all we have for you today. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. As always, we ask you to please drink responsibly. See you next time right down here with Trent and me in a good old basement bourbon bar. See you later.